Hey everyone, thanks for joining me again. So I wanted to bring you another video. Um, I've been doing um, some videos and I thought, why don't I do another um, reading? So I do not use tarot cards or anything like that. The information that I get from God. So God and the Holy Spirit is telling me the things that are coming up. Um, and so I'm just sharing with you the downloads and things that I get. Um, One thing that I think, um, and let me just go ahead and put a little disclaimer on this too, and some other information. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is not going to make sense for everyone that's reading. Um, so sometimes I'll say divine masculine and it applies for divine feminine. Sometimes I'll say divine feminine and it makes sense for divine masculine. So just use the terms as they make sense. This can be a manifestation reading, which means that you can use this reading to manifest something like this that you want to come into your life or that you desire to come into your life. This can be a timeless reading, so it could have already happened for you. It could be happening now, or it could happen in the future. Um, if you want to work with me on individual couples, families, twin flame stuff, spiritual stuff, stress, um, love, all kinds of stuff, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. I'd be excited to see if we can work together. Um, and I'm sure there's something else. I will add it later. Um, as I think about it. But thank you for joining me for this video, if I didn't say that already. And so let me just get into it. Yeah, so um, one thing that I'm going to say, this is good. So I had this dream, and in the dream, a lot of men were gathered. Now I had other clients as well, and it was like I was sharing an office and also had my own office, and they were like maybe like 15-20 minutes away from each other, I'll say. And what was happening was those men, and there were different men that I knew like that were clients in the past, I'll say, and those that were not, and some of them I was familiar with, I didn't know why. But they were coming and they were trying to express themselves to me. And so I would say it's important for you to know, if you're the divine feminine or whichever divine feminine, divine masculine, for you to know that divine masculine is coming to a place where they want to speak their truth more and more. And I think this has been something that's been growing lately, and it's just something that's getting bigger and bigger, that they're really wanting to express themselves more. And I think it's important to have a safe place, comfortable place to do that. And um, I think what's coming out is that we're a lot more similar than we thought, that we're having similar feelings, having similar thoughts, similar desires in relationships. For some, their fears, their worries, their frustrations, just wanting things to go well, to go right, to be loved, to be honored, to be cherished, to be attended to be held, to be supported, but to be held. Um, for some reason, it struck me, and it's important for people to know. And I think it's really important for people to continue to remember, ask for what you want. That's what came up for me as well. Maybe there's some situations with people where um, they parted or something like that. Just know um, that sometimes, you break up and it's for the best. Other times it was a misunderstanding. But just know that a lot of the time the person isn't quite sure what they need to do. And so, again, this sort of communication comes in. This is something that's been really important, I would say, in a lot of different situations. Communication, talking, sharing, opening up about how you feel, what you want, what's going on with you. And I think people really need to work on being able um to just get ask for what they need. Again, it came up. Ask for what you need. So I would say don't be afraid to ask for what you need. The song that came up was this, if you remember, it's kind of a throwback. Day 26, Since You've Been Gone. And this is, from what I'm picking up now, it's like maybe the couple broke up, there was a misunderstanding, and they got back together again. And it was more like the person, when their partner left, they were devastated. And now they're back home, and their partner gets this feeling, that it's going to work out. Things are going to be better this time because now it is better communication, better, more understanding, and things like that. But I think sometimes because of the power and the divine masculine, the divine feminine can feel like rocked when the divine masculine actually shares, opens up, communicates, talks about how they're feeling and what they're thinking and stuff like that. But just, you need to know, divine masculines, that the divine feminines, once we, have our experiences where we are kind of thrown off because we've been waiting for so long for you to communicate, to express yourself, then we're very excited, and just give us a minute to adjust our set, to adjust to you expressing yourself more, understanding that it's such a powerful story sometimes that you have, but not, but you need to know that we're here for you, that your partner is here for you, and you need to know that expressing yourself is okay. And again, in the beginning, just expect that sometimes it may not be, like, we may not have the perfect response, but once we get over this initial whoa, you know, okay, that was pretty powerful. And then we get into a place where able to hold it with you, able to carry this with you, able to comfort you and support you. And I mean, there are some situations where you'll be looking for a new partner because your partner isn't able to handle the story, and that's fine. Everyone isn't. And then there are some cases where you're not able to handle their story either. Okay, you need a match. So just keep in mind that we're trying to, as divine feminine, we're trying to be here for you. And I think it's hard sometimes to be patient because it can take you a while to open up and express things. But once you do, then I feel like it takes some getting used to. Then we can be consistent about being there and all that stuff. But just know it's not that were trying to run away, at least I could say, the divine feminines are not trying to run away. The divine feminines are trying to adjust and understand what they could do to support you, and then things can get better in your interactions with each other. Um, I think, like I'm saying, divine feminines need to get ready because divine masculines are also expressing themselves. But I think on the other side of it, divine feminines are also expressing themselves in the things that have happened to them, the experiences that they've gone through that they weren't ready for. And I think we all just have to be supportive of each other and encouraging and things like that. And when we are, I think all around things work better. Still, both on both sides, the glow up has been happening, and other people have been amazed that you have continued to glow up and be so, look so amazing and be so amazing. So I would say continue with the glow up, continue watching, listening, reading things that are going to lift you up, help you, support you, encourage you, and stay away from things, people, situations, videos, audio, all that stuff that's trying to tear you down. I would say that the spiritual growth and development needs to continue on both sides, masculine and feminine. And I think that doing that is going to be very powerful as well in helping you to stay balanced and being able to support and encourage each other and also continue to grow with each other. There's a lot to the story, but it's not all going to get spoken right now. But I just wanted to at least put some information out there and say, you know, it's about time, but this is a time when things are being accelerated and moving faster. So I feel like there's sometimes multiple attempts to get things right, but once it's right, things can work better than we expected. So just encouraging people to hold on, um, because this is a time, like I was saying, of a lot of expression, but that also lends itself to more love manifesting, more unions, more partnerships, more people coming together this spring. Some exciting things can happen for a lot of people, and I think it's something for a lot of people to look forward to. Uh, and another song that came up is Love. So just working on loving each other is important too. Through all the flaws, through everything that you see, like working on getting better and stuff like that, knowing that things can get better and change, but not to give up on each other when everything is not changed overnight. Because this is another thing that was coming up recently. It's a process. Things can change over time. Feel like sometimes you're sitting, waiting, but this is how it happens sometimes. Like, in like you put a seed in the ground and it's in the dark and it seems quiet all this time, and then in the spring things pop up. So I would say things can be growing this spring, blossoming, new things coming up, so it's very exciting. um all right, y'all, so I'm gonna end it for now. Thank you again for joining me. I want to bring you more videos like this soon. Please bear with me, as I'm getting back into doing these videos regularly. But I want to put the information out there for you. It's just also a process. Um, Trying to think of different topics that I could bring you. But thank you again for joining me. Looking forward to bring you more videos soon, and I'm excited to hear your story about things, your experiences with love. And I know Valentine's Day is coming up, so it's um, actually in this video probably would have just passed. So, um, looking forward to hearing your stories about love as well on Valentine's Day and all the year through, because love isn't just for one day of the year. This isn't the only day of the year that you honor the person you love. You do that every day in as many ways as you can. And that's how you stay in great places in your unions and relationships and partnerships. All right, y'all. Love y'all. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting. And I'm going to talk to y'all soon. All right. Bye for now.